It's a weird place to be. Oh, do I look good? So today, I'm going to the Links and Knots Air Ambulance headquarters. Very fitting for my trauma week that I've been allocated. And yeah, I'll see what happens. But gosh, it's humid. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin with the day.
Coming from Lincoln is a lot easier.
Yeah.
Way down.
Good morning, would you like to come through?
Yes, please. Oh my gosh.
What?
Both gates opening.
Do you need help with the maths? Just group them out.
So, I've been able to, right now, just practice managing an RTC where a pedestrian's in front of a car and then I have to do a basic primary assessment and then add a splint, add a tourniquet, which is all like really cool and fun stuff. So I've really enjoyed doing that. And then it's got me into, so like all day yesterday, most of yesterday, I was in ED, and today I'm at Links and Knots Air Ambulance, so I'm very much trying to douse myself in trauma, and I can't lie, I've seen a difference in my thought processing. I'm like, no, like, okay, think about this, think about that, okay, do this, do that, and I like it. It's really fun. I also like the element of command as well, because I personally feel very confident in the commands that I give. I will happily take full responsibility, but the point being made is, I guess that's just the way I am and that's how I feel comfortable. I also feel comfortable under the commands of others, but a lot of the times, if I find, someone is lacking command, I guess, or not assertive enough, I have a tendency to be like, let me take over. So there is that side to it as well. But that's just me being me. But it's really nice, but it's super hot outside. You can see it by my skin, it's like oiled up. That's probably because of the oil in my hair, but you get the idea. Also got blood stains. But yeah, but it's really nice weather. I so want to be a pilot now. I just want to fly in a helicopter. So basically there was a casualty here. I had to take them out here, bring them here, and then bring them over here to do chest compressions. Okay, so currently, right now, a little bit tired, but it was a really enjoyable day. I got to sit in a helicopter, got a bit of aviation in there, got interested in emergency medicine.
One thing I want to do for sure is firstly, it costs £20 million to maintain their links and knots air ambulance per year. That's not much money, by the way. To run a hospital, you're looking into probably 300 million plus, maybe even more, potentially. I feel like a good hospital would be, well above that. Ones in America look at $1 billion. But I guess that's just me and my understanding. But point being made is I want to earn so much money that I am able to set up air ambulances across all of South Asia, the UK, and various other places as well. One thing I'm really interested in seeing is an emergency C-section. Beautiful. I would love to see that. I want to ask if I can join in and see if I can become and sit with them in the helicopter. Not for the ride, but for the emergency. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so currently right now, I am gonna go back to A&E. I've already had a long day at Links and Knots Air Ambulance HQ. I'm not gonna go back to A&E because I enjoy it so much. I have been learning so much. I think it's amazing. So yeah. Okay, so a little bit crazy today in the sense of I spent 8 till 4:30ish with Knots and Links Air Ambulance, and then after that I was like, let me eat for a bit. And then I was like, let me go to A&E. So I went to A&E, spent some time taking some ECGs and everything. So I've got the hang of that. Now I'm like, ECGs, very simple. The other thing I saw was a patient came in who had overdosed and who had self-harmed themselves. Now, in that, a couple of learning points I learned, which was one, there's this thing called the paramedic sweat, apparently. So if a paramedic comes in sweating, drop what you're doing and listen to them, for they've probably seen something that's made them sweat. Second of all, oh my gosh, communication and teamwork. Third of all, one of the consultants here, I literally said to them, I can tell you're not from, around here, as in that sounds really rude, but what I meant to say was, you're a different sort of doctor. Tell me, where are you from? Now, what I meant by that was their experience in terms of A&E was very different, and their approach was very bold. It was very lively, you could say. Turns out they're from Adam Brooks Hospital, and they work in 3 specialties. They're a mother, working full-time, commuting from Cambridge. Okay. So, basically, 8 till 5, essentially I was with Links and Knots Air Ambulance, and then after that, I ate for a bit, rested, and then went straight to A&E, and I was like, let me do a shift. And funnily enough, an amazing consultant I came across. Now, she's a mother, and she has working in 3 different specialties. One is pre-hospital care, one is emergency medicine. I forgot the other one. Something to do with pediatrics. Now, her experience was absolutely insane. And also, the best thing about it was she was very calm and jovial, even in the most stressful of situations. She is the calm in the storm, and she was basically saying how she picked up on the fact that I am also relatively different in the sense that a med student, 3rd year, spending almost nearly every single day
doing a twilight shift. Not almost every single day, say most days, majority of days, 2 hours I guess most days. And it's just really interesting learning the thing and, you know, looking at emergency medicine, etc. Basically, I have this passion and I'm happy and I'm wanting to get involved. And I think one thing I've realized is you cannot appreciate emergency medicine until you actually get involved. So I did exactly that. And I, today, funnily enough, learned how to do an intubation in simulation. And today, funnily enough, I was able to see an intubation, the prepping of it mainly. Oh my gosh.